Hi there, I'm Dennis, and this is my first video in series for building PINE64 Kubernetes cluster. And if you watch this video, then the chances are that you're already acquainted with PineBoard. If not, I strongly advise you first to check some videos about this single-board computer in the internet, and then get back here to continue. So, in this video series, we are going to build a single-node Kubernetes cluster, and we will split our main goal into three parts: PINE64 system environment setup, Docker installation, and Kubernetes installation. This video is the first part, and here we will initialize our board, install CentOS as the main system environment, and then install an essential set of tools. Basically, by the end of this video, we will have a working RPM-based environment ready for actions. So let's get started. We will need following components to make it possible: PINE64 board itself with more than 1 GB RAM on board, a micro USB power supply, micro SD card of 10 class, we'd better have actually UHS 1 at least, software DHCP server or a home router, Windows or Mac based desktop PC or laptop, and internet access. Okay, to install CentOS on Pine board, we will need to go to Project 31 website. These guys added PINE64 chipset support to original CentOS kernel, so that we can easily install and use this operating system. Okay, we open website Project 31 GitHub.io, and then we follow this install link, and here we click on the releases URL. Okay, now what we need to do is to download this image to our computer. It will just take a while. The image is archived, so after downloading we need to extract an archive and write this image to SD card. So we go to our console, and here is our image. What we're gonna do is to extract the image, basically. Okay, so our image has been extracted, so let's just see what do we have here. We have almost 8 GB image, and this image we are going to write on our SD card. So now we need to insert our SD card. So first we need to do is to unmount the SD card. Here we go. And now we will be using a tool called DD. So to do this, we type in sudo dd bs equals 1 MB. Input is our image, output is our drive, our disk 3, yes, and here we go. It will ask the user's password, and here we go. To control executing of this command, we can just click Ctrl and T. So Ctrl T will show you how many bytes has been transferred, and we will just calculate roughly how much it will take. So we are gonna wait for some time. Okay, when image is written, we have to set correct MAC address to initial configuration file so that network interface will start properly. We go to Well, basically we open this unv.txt file, and there inside we will set our proper MAC address that is written at the bottom of the PINE64 board. Okay, so we open our file, and here we are gonna set the proper MAC address, which is for me goes like 8b EEF8. So we save the document. Okay, and this is it. Before we proceed with booting our node, we first need to think of connecting it to network. By design, CentOS will be looking for a DHCP server to obtain an IP address. So here we have to either connect it to a home router or to set quick software DHCP server. In this video, we'll be using a home router, but there are lots of free software out there, so I don't think it would be a problem. Now we are ready to boot, and first we have to, after we connected our board to network, we first have to check what IP has been assigned to our board, and to do this we just open web interface of home router, and let me just log in. And here I go to DHCP tab and open the list of DHCP clients. So basically I can see here that IP address has been assigned to MAC address of our board, and then I go to my terminal, and let's just try if our board is available. So here we go. Our board PINE64 replies to ping request, and I think we can now log in into the into operating system. So we're gonna log in as root user. Here we go. The default password is CentOS in small letters, and I'm gonna type in CentOS, and here we go. We are into our environment. Let's check operating system release. CentOS 7. It's cool. And first thing we're gonna do is to extend our disk space, because the basic image is of 7.2 gigabyte of size, and my SD card is of 64 gigabyte capacity. Now what I'm gonna do is to extend the disk capacity to its maximum, and to do this I'm gonna do following. So first we need to open fdisk utility, fdisk dev, and this is our block device. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so here's what we have. The partition for boot and the rest, the main partition. Now we're gonna delete this partition and create new with the maximum of capacity. So I type in D and I select Linux partition, so it's been deleted. Now I type in N for creating new partition, and I put primary, right? Partition number would be 2. So it would be 143360. Okay. And I will set default. It's the maximum. Okay. So it's gonna be of almost 60 gigabyte in size. 59.4 gigabyte. Okay. And now I type in W to write it. And here we go. Okay, and now we're going to restart our PINE64 board in order to apply the changes. So we type in reboot and we will wait for the board to come alive again. Okay, it seems to be alive, so let's just log in into the device and CentOS. Here we go. Okay, after rebooting, we are gonna execute the following command. We are gonna resize our block device to its full capacity. Partition 2. Okay. Here we go. Let's check. And now we have the disk size of 59 GB. That's great. And to make sure, we will just reboot the whole system again. Okay, it seems to be back online. Let's re-log in, CentOS, and check our disk size. And here we go. So basically this is it. And we have the CentOS operating system installed on our PINE64 board. It's CentOS 7. CentOS 7 for IRM64 architecture. And now we need to adjust some system settings, like let's see if CLinux is disabled, then if let's see if you have firewall D service, which I don't like actually, and I'm gonna first delete it. Stop firewall D. I prefer classic IP tables. And systems select. I'll basically remove from my environment firewall D. Yes, please. Okay, and what is REST? We need to update our packages in our operating system and install. I think we'd better install a PL release package to have some more a bigger number of packages available. So first we do yum update -y. Then yum install PL release -y, and then I just want to make sure that we have wget utility telnet OpenSSL. Okay, this is it. This is enough so far. We run this command. And as soon as the packages is a little bit outdated, it will take quite a while to update the whole system, so it will take probably half an hour at least. Okay, yum updated all the packages, and we have now complete CentOS 7 operating system, and basically we have complete environment for installing Docker and continue with containerization experience. So let's just summarize what we have done so far. We downloaded CentOS image from Project 31 website. We have written the image to a microSD card. We have changed MAC address in configuration file in order to PINE64 board to be able to start. Then we boot up PINE64 board, it obtained IP address, and then we proceeded with system configuration. So basically we extended disk space to its maximum, we updated YAML packages, and installed some basic utilities. So this is it so far. We have CentOS 7 environment installed in our PINE64 board. So in the next video we will try to install Docker and try having hands-on experience with containerization and stuff. So thanks for watching. See you, bye.